in the ring, you can't take nothing away from Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is the pioneer of a lot of things when it comes to promos, merchandise sales, headlining certain things. He's the one that started doing movies. It wasn't. It was him.
That's
he
true.
was in Rocky 3. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar Lips.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's what he was. It was Sugar Lips. Okay, yeah, he was in Rocky. You know what I'm saying. So Hulk Hogan had paved the way for so many wrestlers that's come after him. You know what I'm saying. And you know, you can't take that away from him. You just can't.
No, of course you can't. You can't take it away from him. But you know, remember he got banned a couple times. So
let's talk about that.
Manny said Mr. Perfect could have taken or Andre the Giant. Damn.
No,
But they pushed Hogan over Andre the Giant.
no. I think Perfect is a good pick, but they always kept him intercontinental.
But see, the only reason Andre the Giant wasn't pushed after Hogan is because they needed Andre the Giant to push Hogan. I think Andre the Giant could have took the way.
I don't know because
I don't think so.
I don't know because Hogan was already mainstream.
Because
Hogan was already mainstream. I think.
But hold on.
But let me ask you this.
What put Hogan over the top? The body slam.
It put him over the top, but his promos, Andre the Giant can't cut promos.
I don't think in the 80s it was about your star power.
Oh no, it was about promo. Oh no, it was about promo.
No,
in
you're
the
right.
80s. Yeah, oh no. That's what sold the secrets. You got promos from Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, limousine ride, jet flying kid. Bro,
Correct.
you didn't cut a promo, bro? Yeah, you wasn't getting
You was a dead man walking.
Polly said Ric Flair. But Ric Flair was in
WCW, like he
He was in WCW.
but he was in WWF.
He came
At the
later.
time.
He came later. So he was in World Championship Wrestling. He was there. Then he left and came to WWF for some years. Then he went back to WCW before even Hulk Hogan came over there. Because he was holding down WCW with Sting and I think Scott Steiner was there. Rick Steiner was there. They had some
Arn Anderson,
Double A and all them. So yeah,
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who he had.
Ricky Dragon. Oh,
yeah, Ric Flair would have been good if he was in WWE. He would have been able to carry because Ric Flair just got it all. Ric Flair can wrestle. He can talk.
Right.
Ric Flair, he had the whole package.
He can steal your kids, wheeling dealing.
Yeah. And he had that woo.
He had that
you
woo.
can't beat that. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't want to stay on Hogan too much, but yeah, you were saying something before I asked my last question about how do you think he should be celebrated by WWE?
No, but I was about to say, you know, I just wanted to shortly talk about, you know, his downfalls, and to me, I believe that he should be forgiven.
You know, believe that Hulk Hogan should be forgiven?
I feel like he should be forgiven. You know, I mean, he did offer so much, and then you do have to give people a chance to be human. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, because, you know, I mean, the racial slurs that he used, I mean, okay, but that's how many people get caught on tape or whatever, private conversations, and people be recording things.
But that wasn't private.
I mean, but I'm just saying, in general, it's kind of like
to be devil's advocate at Hulk Hogan at his age, and I'm not saying not forgiven. Don't get me wrong. Hulk Hogan at his age, honestly, he knows better. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. He knows better because he's been doing this over 4 or 5 decades.
Correct.
So
but you got to think about it also too. You know, when I think about how things were and how the culture of things were, regardless of how wrong it is, right? It was a culture. But, you know, you made a very good point. Do he deserve to be forgiven? I ask you an even harder question. Do he deserve to be forgiven because he's on his death or he's passed? Or do you think he should have been forgiven before this?
I'm gonna say before.
I
don't like forgiving people when they gone because it felt like it's just a cliche. I forgive him now because he's not here, but you should have forgave him while he was still here.
In the comments, do y'all think Hogan should be forgiven because he's passed on and we need to move forward? Or do you think forgiveness should have been given to him before his passing?
Remember, this was untimely. So
yeah,
it ain't like we knew he was sick. This is something that just happened.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It said the catchphrase got Hogan so much attention. That's why he was mainstream. Of course, his catchphrase is that proves your point. The promos were a must because the catchphrases, right? Good point out. The catchphrases were serious. The catchphrase was on the shirt. You know, I think that's even before hashtag, right?
They went on social media then.
But yeah, before we move on, should he be forgiven because we want to move forward, or should he been forgiven
I think,
before this?
me personally, since he died, I want to say that, you know, he should be. I'm for when he died, he should be forgiven. I mean, because, you know, not to get biblical, but it says, you know, the wages of sin pays is death. So.
Well,
He paid for his sins, and I mean, the man is dead. I mean, and I felt like
Mr. T.
to me, I'm still suspicious about it because Hogan had so much heat on him, you know, with the race stuff, with the Donald Trump stuff, with the lies, wrestlers coming out, and sometimes I wondered, with him having so much of that burden on him, did it stress him out?